Ha, two more. Continuing to hold your hands apart from each other. Feeling this ball of energy between your hands. And slowly allow your hands to drift down. Hi, Louise. Good to see you all. All right, so welcome to the continuation of our spring practice tonight, presented by the Wainwright House and Friends of the Coscob Library. And thank you, Charlotte, for coming back, even though a small miracle occurred last Monday when she wasn't here. We had actually, everyone came on time and no one lost internet. So, woohoo! The Chi gods were watching out for us last week. So all of you are old hands at this. So just a little reminder, if you want to blow your nose, we're doing two types of detox breathing today because it's spring. And I know those spring allergies are coming up for some of us. And if we are going to be doing some of the ankle and leg warm-ups, so you might need a little chair or a wall that you can hang on to if it's easier for you to do one-legged balancing things with holding onto something, okay? So, all right, let's get started and adopt our QiGong posture. So feet are hip width apart or shoulder width apart, knees are soft, tailbone slightly tucked under, shoulder blades are down and back. And I've gone back to the vertical format today because that's better for recording. In case tonight's recording turns out to be good, this is a better format. So just relaxing your shoulders. Might imagine there's a little tennis ball underneath your armpits so that your your elbows are slightly bent, and back of the neck slightly lifted, bringing your chin over your spine, lifting up the head a little bit, reaching up for the ceiling, and let a gentle smile come to your face. And listen for a sound coming from far, far away. So all of the breathing tonight will be long, slow, deep breathing in and out the nose, into the low belly, unless I clue you otherwise. Okay, so let's start with our side mouth detox breathing, and that is in through the sides of the mouth and shooting out through the nose. And we'll tap 5 times on each of the 4 energy nexus points. Okay, so here we go. One more. Okay, and now down to the solar plexus. Last one. Okay, and now down to the navel. One more. And remember, always tighten up the torso muscles when you're tapping on that part of the body. And just below the navel, the lower dantian. Last one. Okay, release your hands and relax. Okay, now we'll move into our next preliminary practice, shaking. So let's start by just tapping your heels gently on the ground or bending the knees, feeling your arms hanging from your shoulders like ropes, and just start to let this shaking increase. Taking a long inhaling breath and exhaling with a ha sound. And let's inhale again. Little smile and drop the shoulders on the. Let's scrunch the shoulders up a little bit. Inhale. Releasing. Okay, now starting to practice taking our mind to different parts of the body, leaving the chi there. Take your attention to that space between your eyebrows and let it widen out as you consciously relax your forehead. Let that relaxation spread down the front of your face to your jaw, the back of your head and neck. Imagining your head is just like a buoy, gently bobbing on the water. Consciously relaxing your shoulders as you continue the shaking. Let it soften your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, hands, wrists, and fingers. Even shake your hands a little more vigorously. And now relaxing consciously the muscles of the back from the top to the bottom. Relaxing the front side of your body, ribs, abdominal muscles. Turning your attention inward to your organs. Just letting them feel soft. Relaxing your hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Get a little playful with this shaking. Now visualize a column of light shining down and starting to penetrate down through your body from the head on downward in small steps with each little shaking motion. Cleansing, clearing, releasing anything you no longer need from today, from last week, from last year. And picture yourself standing in this column of light, your energy light and vibrant. And don't forget to smile. And now coming to stillness and just noticing your breathing, noticing this tingling, moving in and out through your body. Okay, now we'll do another cleansing breath, and this is a type of arm swings, but we do it to the side. So we inhale, the arms up, and as we exhale, spread the legs out. As we exhale out through the mouth, we turn the arm to the side, and the arm that's in the front, the palm faces up. So inhale and exhale. Inhale the nose, exhale. Like you're tossing a ball to the side. Again, in, out, in, out. A little bend of the knees when you toss. Faster. This is also an invigorating exercise and stimulates all the meridian lines of the hands and arms. A little faster. Everything relaxed. Pull it down. And come back to stillness. Step your feet in and notice. Feeling the circulation. Noticing your heart rate. Okay, stepping out shoulder width, we'll slow the breathing down, regulating our breathing with spinal cord breathing, bringing the hands up to chest level and inhaling, opening the arms, letting the tailbone stick out, and exhaling everything back to the center. Inhaling in through the nose, turning to the left, exhaling completely back to the center. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling center. And one more time, each side. Last time to the right. Back to the center. And let your arms drift down. Relax. And now inhale the arms up for embracing the tree, our standing meditation. So taking a deep inhaling breath in through the nose, deep into the belly. Relaxing your arms, relaxing your shoulders, and as you exhale, feeling your energy sink, drop, relax. Continuing this inhaling and exhaling, and imagining that your feet are sinking down into the earth, connecting each time you exhale more and more deeply with the energy of the earth beneath you. Inhaling and drawing it in, consolidating your energy. And exhaling down, back and forth. And standing up a little taller. Imagining that space above your head in this room. Deep inhaling breath. And as you exhale, allowing your attention to expand beyond the room, beyond the atmosphere, the planets, all the way out to the stars. Inhaling, consolidating, uniting with that energy, and exhaling, reaching further and further up with your mind's eye. Feeling yourself taller, back and forth. And turning your attention to the space in front of you, feeling or picturing that space as you inhale. And as you exhale, go beyond the room, the land, the water, all the way out to the horizon and beyond. Inhaling, drawing that energy back in. Exhaling, expanding, sending your attention, connecting outward. Back and forth. And visualizing your arms resting on something like a quiet ocean, modifying your position anytime you need to. As you turn your attention to the space behind you, standing up just a little taller, feeling or picturing the space behind you as you inhale. And then exhaling, letting your attention expand beyond the room, the land, the water, all the way out to the horizon behind you and beyond. And each time you inhale, bring that energy in, uniting your own energy with that energy behind you. And as you exhale, expanding further outward, back and forth. And turning your attention to the space on the left side of you. Imagine or feel that space as you inhale. Exhaling, allowing your attention and imagination to expand and connect out to that space on the left side of you. Going beyond the room, beyond the mountains, the oceans, all the way out to the horizon on the left side of you and beyond. Drawing that connection back in and expanding further outward on each inhaling and exhaling breath. You might just feel yourself gently rocking and swaying on all parts of your feet, like a plant in a gentle ocean. And turning your attention to the space on the right side of you, feeling or picturing that space, and then going beyond the room, beyond the land, the ocean, all the way out to the horizon and beyond. Each time you exhale, expanding further and further out to that right side. Then inhaling, consolidating the connection. Feeling your entire body open to the energetic wholeness within you. Deeply opening, awakening, connecting. And picture yourself connected to the planet Earth and the greater energetic field around the planet Earth. Embracing and accepting all sensations and feelings as just perfect for today. And allowing your arms just to gently drift down. Relax, stepping your feet in. Placing your hands over the lower dantian. Repeating Robert Pang's affirmation, I am in Qi. Qi is in me. Nourish your Qi. So release your hands and we'll do just a little Lee Holden knocking on the door of life. Just to loosen things up, letting your hands be in a light fist and knocking over the lower rib cage. So we're practicing with the liver and gallbladder energy. So this center belt channel line of the body is a great place to wake up for our spring practice. Just continuing your nice, long, deep breathing. And letting one hand knock up over the lung points. The lungs are said to be the commanders of Qi, so our breathing is essential for good energetic flow. And now up on the gallbladder points on the top of the shoulders, if you can reach there. If you can't get reach there, just stay down on the lungs. Modify, modify. And back to the lungs. And just tapping over the lower rib cage, the kidneys and adrenal glands in the back. And back down to the rib cage. And letting your hands come to stillness. Okay, all right, so feet shoulder hip width again and do a little posture check. Make sure that your feet are still facing the same way, knees are soft. And we'll move into our erasing blockages part of the practice. So we'll start with a hand, wrist, and fingers opening. In the springtime, we're mostly concerned with tendons and ligaments, as I mentioned before, but also the eyes. So first we're going to start the tendons and ligaments of the hands and arms. I'll turn to the side so that you can see better. Your fingertips are together, thumb tips together, and you're just making a little circular movement with your fingers. So it looks like this. And our attention is in the hands and wrists. Where the mind goes, energy flows. So the fingers, wrists, hands, also the heart center. This is said to be a heart center opening. Circle back the other way. So breathing in any intention for qualities of the heart center that you might want to cultivate. Compassion, connectedness, desire. So spring is a time for letting our creativity go, a little spontaneity. So breathing in. Back to the center, and now we'll move to the shoulder and hip joints, and we're going to follow the movements of our elbows with our eyes. So this is called rooster spreads its feathers. So the sense organ of the spring is the eyes. So we'll just start by making a circle with the elbow. Your fingers are clasped together, circling to the back, and then circle the other side. Watching your elbow, following your elbow with your eyes and your head. Big inhale. And big exhale. So see if you can slow your breathing down to mirror these movements, and have your knees soft so that your hips are also moving in little circles, like your elbows. Nice, long, deep breathing. Smooth flowing. So the rooster spreads its feathers is said to release wind from the joints and release wind from the digestive system. Especially good for the windy springtime. Back to the center, and now we're going to go in the opposite direction. So we'll take the right elbow back first. Inhaling. And then left back first, exhaling. Softening the shoulders, softening the hips, feeling this twisting, spiraling energy of spring, stimulating the fascia around your organs, warming up the spine, all the tiny ligaments and tendons around the spine. And back to the center, and release your hands, relax your neck, shoulders. Now we'll do forward hands press, so clasping the hands together again. I'm going to turn to the side. So this is for the entire spine as well as the hands and fingers. So we push with the palms facing out, push and bend our knees, tuck the tailbone under, bend your shoulders, exhale. Inhale, bring everything up and try to bring your shoulder blades together in back. Exhale, push. Inhale, open the chest, open the hips. Softening everything and only going as far as your body is comfortable going. Some people, it's easy to push forward, but it's not as easy to really pull those shoulder blades together in the back. Last time, exhale, push. Inhale, back to the center. Okay, so now we'll move down to the lower part of the body, the legs. This is where if you need a chair or a wall, you can hold on to something. So we're going to start with, I like to hold my arms up if I'm not going to hold on to something, just to give myself balance. And bring yourself, place your left toe on the floor. Get yourself really balanced on that right leg. And then start to make little circles with your ankle. Warming up, nice slow circles. Holding on is fine if it enables you to be nice and deliberate. And back the other way. Looking at the ground helps. Okay, and now point and flex. Point and flex. Just keep going. Your attention is on your feet and ankles. Okay, that foot goes down, other foot comes up on the tiptoe, and now balance and circle. You can even do this sitting down, whatever is comfortable for you to really be able to focus on your feet and ankles. And back the other way, circles. And now point and flex, point and flex. Keep going. Okay, foot down. And now we'll do the full crane soaring. So the arm part is easy. Arms fly up and very gracefully, your hands are the wingtips. And let's start with, so if you cannot lift your foot up, you can still raise your energy in your hands as you lift the arms up. If you can, you lift the foot off the floor as you come up, but breathing helps. Inhale. And even if you just lift it off a little bit, that's something. That's really just placing that balance duty on your left leg, your right leg. So whatever, modify whatever you need. If you really want to help the hips and the knee, you can lift up the leg even higher. I'm going to plant that left leg and get on the right toe again and inhale up. Everybody smiling? Okay, one more to this side. And we're going to plant again and go right into the other side again. Two more. And down. And other side. Two more. And relax. Okay. Good. Now we're going to combine everything, whole body, including an inversion. So I think all of you have done this before. We're going to start out by clasping the fingers together, slowly rotating the hands. I'll stand a little closer, rotating the hands. And as we get to the head, we rise up on our toes. So balancing on both feet seems pretty easy now that we've been doing on one. Then the heels come down and we stretch over. Stretch over, soften the knees, soften the hip. Just let your body drape over to that left side and open up this armpit a little to the ceiling. Get a little more of a side stretch and then exhale back to the center and then over to the other side. Be sure the knees and hips are relaxed. Back to the front. Now release the hands, your palms face forward. Sorry, you can't see my palms tonight. Now we have a straight back, flat back, look towards me. And when you get to waist height, then just relax and go as far as is comfortable for you. Just making a little wiggling, a little shaking, loosening up everything. And now glide the hands up the inner leg, all the way back up to your rib cage and relax, press down. Relax the shoulders. Okay, so let's do that again. I love this one. Okay, fingertips together, palms facing up and slowly rotating. Coming up on the toes, holding up there for 3 seconds if you can, if it's comfortable for you, opening up those kidney 1 points. Heels come down and drape over. Relaxing, softening, just letting gravity do the work. And inhale back to the center and over to the other side. Opening up this armpit to the ceiling. Really making space in that area. Coming back to the center. Release your hands, palms face forward, flat back down. And relax. Little shaking, a little wiggling. Let your spine and the backs of your legs open up. And let the hands start to come up the inner legs again. All the way up and relax, settle the energy. Okay, one last time. Clasp the hands together. Rotating up like this little plant shooting up out of the ground. Push up, come up on the toes. We're rising up, reaching up to the sun. And sink the heels down, draping over to the side, soften everything. Open up the armpit and chest. Opening up the sides of the body where the liver and gallbladder lines run along the body and back to the center and over to the other side. And back up, release your hands, flat back, forward, and relax over. Shake your hips, wiggle your head, nod your head, yes, shake it, no. Okay. And glide the hands up the inner legs again. And settle the energy, relax your shoulders. Okay. Very good. All right, so let's do a little full body massage, quick one. This is a yang massage. We're tapping up and down the kidney area, down to the tailbone. Now we're going to slap and take the legs out wide and go down the outsides of the legs. So bringing any tension to the surface, come up the insides of the legs. Let's tap a little extra time on the insides of the knees. And then up the inner thigh, quad points, and again, back to the kidneys and down, repeating. Down the yang side, up the inside, Stay on the inner knees a little extra time. And up to the quad points. And a third time. Down. Down the feet. Up the inside. Stay on the inside for a few taps. And up the inner part and relax. Okay, and go up to the upper body with our howla. 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 One more. Howla. Okay, and let's go down this right arm. Let's go on the shoulders first. Lean your head over a little bit, open up the shoulders, and then cup, slapping down the inside, up the outer arm. A little enjoying this little self-tapping, sending positive energy and gratitude to yourself. One more time down. Up the outside. Okay, and then underneath the collarbones, let's do this other side, collarbones. And let's get the shoulders tapping, relaxing your neck over, and then down the inside of the arm, up the outside. Smiling to your arms. And one last round. And let's just settle it down. And noticing. Embracing and accepting all sensations and feelings. That's just right for this moment. Okay, we'll move into our flowing movements part of the session where we tonify, strengthen the body's energy. We'll start with Buddha holds up the earth, where we draw up earthly energy, but this flow is also good for then releasing anything that you don't need to take with you into this season. Okay, so inhale, fingertips together. Hands rotate up and come down. Exhaling, imagining this shower of energy washing you clean. And again. Exhale down. Imagine that energy moving up the inner legs, up the spine, out through the top of the head, and showering down. And then start moving in a spiraling motion. This energy of spring is a spiral. And letting that shower come down. And again, a little spiral. And we'll move right into Stork spreads its feathers. So pushing down with one hand and reaching up with the other hand, palm faces up and palm faces down. Stretching your arms all the way down into the earth, up into the heavens, and exhale, hands come back to the center. So watching the detail of the hands, reaching, letting your energetic arms Extend and push as if you're pushing against something heavier than air. Back to the center. Push, reach. Part of this expanding and consolidating energy. We do that with this flow as well. Inhaling it all back in. One more to each side, reaching up, straightening up everything, and everything bends and softens as you come back in. Last time to the left side. And relax your arms. Okay, so for the rest of the spring, we're going to be practicing what is sometimes known as the longevity flow, otherwise called the swimming dragon. And I know some of you have done this before, but it's been a long time since we have. So we'll go through the basics together. So let's start with a wide leg dragon, spreading your feet all the way out, wider than shoulder width, 1.5 widths out. And we inhale the hands up into prayer position. And we push our hands to the left and shift our weight over. And we just turn our head and look away from our hands to the right. Okay, back to the center. Push and look in the opposite direction. Again. So this is great for tendons and ligaments, but also for hormone production in the body and the health of our internal organs. Okay, so that's the basic movement, is that the hands and the head go the other way. This is also great for the brain. Okay, and then there's the swimming. So swimming, we just let our hands swim from one side to the other. So soften your knees and feel yourself just swimming back and forth. It's a very soft movement. Can go down a little lower if your knees like that. If you want a little bit more of a quad workout, leg workout, this is called sleeping dragon when it's down this low. But this also emphasizes different parts of the spine. Be aware of your spine rising up a little bit. And then we allow this spiraling energy to slowly come up. We raise the hands up and stretch up. And then the hands come back down. Okay, so that's the wide leg version. The actual flow is done with the feet together. Okay, so let's just practice that with the feet together. So we shift, bend your knees first, shift your hips to the left and push your hands to the right. Okay, so there's a little tension here between your shoulders and your hips. They kind of move towards each other, but don't get hung up in the details. Okay, back to the center. And let's shift. Be sure the knees are bent because that's how we get this wonderful little spinal twist and flush, as well as the organ fascia flush. So just gently leading with your hips. Hips go one way, hands go the other way, and the eyes look the same direction as the hips. Okay, so that's the basic flow, and then we do a little swim. So I'm going to demonstrate I'm going to try to do it facing you so that then I have to, it's difficult for my brain. Okay, so the way we start out is just lean over a little bit to your left side and we make a big circle with the hands out in front of us. Okay. Now we push our hands back out to that left side, but we look to the right, push our hips to the right. And then we come down and a little bit lower and down a little bit lower. Knees are bent, and now we work our way back up to the rib cage area. And then we swim as the hands are up high, just a little swimming back and forth. And we lift up on the toes, keep the hands together, rise up, 3 seconds, look at the ground, keep your balance, and let your hands come down to the chest. Okay, so now I'm going to have to do this with my back to you so that I can actually, for those of you who are not visual learners, for the audio learners, but I can't do it facing forward. I'm sorry. Okay, so feet together, knees are soft. That's the main thing. Okay, we lean over a little bit to the right and make a circle. Push the hands to the right, hips and eyes will go left. Come down a little bit, hips and eyes go right, hands go left. Down to the hip level, look left, and back up to the chest level, look right. And here we go, back up and we do a little gentle swim. Feel that energy moving up the spine. And lift up on the toes, hands reach up, 3 seconds up. And back down to the chest. Okay, so one more time, and we're going to do it visually with you, but I'm not going to talk very much. Okay, here we go. So make a big circle. Hands go left. Hands go down and right. All the way down, hands to the right, left, and back up. I think I didn't do that correctly, and now we swim, feeling the energy rise up the spine, and up on the toes, and back down to the chest. Relax the shoulders. Okay. I think I'm going to do a whole class on swimming dragon. Okay. So now we'll move into the gratitude flow, stepping out to feet hip width. Bringing to mind something or someone for which you are especially grateful tonight. And let's go into the flow. Diving the hands down, inhaling, drawing up earthly energy, exhaling, turning, circulating that energy, inhaling, gathering heavenly energy, visualizing the connection between your center palm points and the top of your head, slowly gliding the energy down. Just off the body, down the insides of the legs, around the feet, up the sides and backs, opening the heart center, and sending out that prayer of gratitude, acknowledging your blessings today. Let's repeat that flow, diving the hands down, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, feeling the connection, guiding it down, opening the heart center, and once again, saying a prayer of gratitude for your blessings today. And on the last repetition, I invite you to take this opportunity to send out a prayer or blessing or well wish to someone or somewhere, especially in need of it tonight. Diving the hands down, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, gathering, making the connection, guiding it down. Opening the heart center and sending out that prayer or wish, that blessing. And stepping the feet out wide, we'll close with the fourth golden wheel, the central meridian flow to unify our mind, heart, and body, and the central flow of our energy. So inhaling the hands up and letting them rest just in front of the forehead, the third eye center. Imagining, visualizing that the light of the sun and the light of the moon are shining through your lawbone points, the center points, and into your wisdom center, stimulating, opening your wisdom mind, your connection to higher inspiration, higher forces. And now opening up the arms and opening up the heart, imagining golden light coming in, lifting your heart to the universe. Now bring your hands together and guide this tunnel of light down the center, uniting mind, heart, body, spreading it out on the earth, and inhaling it up. Opening heart to the universe, and down. And again. Sternum bone lifted. One more time up. And the hands go back to the starting position. Again, directing this light, visualizing, feeling the light. Opening up the wisdom center. Visualizing the wisdom center lighting up, connected, Lowering the hands to the heart level. Breathing into the heart center. Feeling it connected to the wisdom of your wisdom mind. And bringing the hands down to the lower dantian level, walking the feet in. And starting the La Chi movement again. Inhaling, allowing the arms and hands to move apart. Exhaling, back together. Picturing an energy ball between the hands. Growing stronger and brighter with each inhaling, each movement of the arms. Using your imagination intention to let this ball grow larger and larger. Outside of your arms, outside of your body. Picturing yourself encased in this chi ball. And starting to bring the chi ball down in size with your intention. Smaller and smaller with each movement of your hands. More intense, more compact, until it fits between your arms and hands again. Bringing your hands closer and closer. Bringing the chi ball into your lower dantian, stepping your feet together. Repeating again Robert Pang's affirmation, I am in chi. Chi is in me. And starting to rotate your hand just lightly on top of your clothing. Sealing in this powerful energy. The rotations become a little bigger each time. All the way out to the hip bones, up to the sternum bone, and rotating in the opposite direction, large circle first. Smaller and smaller. Two and one. Visualizing this powerful energy from your body's vitality center, spreading out into your entire physical body. Feeling a gentle smile come to your face, spreading and sending that smile to all the parts of your physical body. Starting with the deepest layer of your body, your skeleton, your bone marrow. Smiling to your skeleton. Smiling to your nervous system, your glandular system, your circulatory system. Even smiling to your blood, feeling that the chi in your blood is flowing in harmony. And sending that inner smile to all of your internal organs, to your muscles, tendons, ligaments. feeling any pain or discomfort, all deeper causes of unwellness, melting away like ice in a warm liquid. And sending this smiling energy to your skin, visualizing yourself with a radiant golden sheen around your whole body. And picturing your heart like a beautiful red rose, opening and containing the life, the love, the joy you were born with. Picturing yourself as a young boy or young girl again, running, happy. And taking this energetic awareness with you into all aspects of your life, from the physical to the most subtle. Through your awareness, through your attitude, through your actions. May all your energies flow freely. May all your heart's intentions be fulfilled. So bringing your hands together in prayer position, together we dedicate this healing practice to the highest good of all life. To the masters and teachers who came before us, our fellow practitioners, friends, and family, and to ourselves. All is well, unconditionally, and getting better and better. So be it. Amen. Haola. And when you're ready, starting to move your fingers and toes,